Hey everyone, just jumping on here to do another video today. I had a couple things to address. First of all, I wanted to thank a company called Aware Causes. It's a jewelry company that makes jewelry to represent different causes. In my case, I represent PTSD and recovery, so I got a necklace from them. They have all sorts of different causes, heart disease, breast cancer, PTSD, anything really that you could think of that there's a cause for, they have. So check them out. They reached out to me on Instagram because of my post that I have on there, discussing PTSD and whatnot, raising awareness. So really excited that they reached out to me and wanted to give them a shout out. Second of all, I just kind of wanted to talk about, I guess, like, those days when you just don't feel that awesome. I've been traveling a lot, so I'm just kind of drained. I miss home, and my mental capacity has kind of been put to the test. I kind of felt like a toddler a few times this week. I just got back on Monday, and for instance, I found myself screaming and crying in my car in the Kroger parking lot. I was dealing with the DMV and just getting super frustrated, and it just caused a meltdown. And I just wanted to kind of address that. It's okay. Like, anybody out there struggling with, PTSD, depression, anxiety, it's okay to have those fits sometimes. I'm not a big fan of them when I have them, obviously, because it is emotionally draining. But sometimes you just have to let it out. Luckily, I didn't go into my full-blown attacks like I usually do. I joked around with one of my good friends this weekend saying that I'm like those fainting goats. When I have an anxiety attack, I pass out. Could be like a fun party trick, I guess, but I really don't enjoy it because it comes out of nowhere and it could be really dangerous. But I've learned to kind of avoid that, and how to avoid that by screaming and crying in Kroger parking lot in my car. Anybody walking by probably thought that I was crazy, but you know what? I was having a bad day and I just had to let it out. My anxiety attacks, I think I mentioned in a previous video, resulted in me actually getting airlifted off an island after a concert I tried to go to basically exactly 1 year ago today. I decided to test myself to see if I could handle an outdoor crowd, because I knew indoor crowds I definitely wasn't able to do back then. But I was like, oh, maybe I can go with friends and be outside and it'll be safe. And let's just say it was a massive failure. But I got my first helicopter ride, and it's a pretty cool story. It was pretty painful because my anxiety attacks, when I pass out, it starts out as a migraine that comes out of nowhere. And then I just collapse. And then apparently they thought I was dying or something. And I got airlifted off the island and hospitalized for anxiety. Yay. Thankfully the VA took care of me, because that would have been like an almost $40,000 hospital bill, and that would have really sucked. And then that would have made that story a lot less cool. But they did take care of me. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about real quick how, some days you just gotta scream and cry and kick your feet, whatever you gotta do. I mean, obviously don't kick your feet at other people or hurt other people, but, go in your room, cry a little, go in your car in Kroger and cry a little in the parking lot, let it all out. Because I found over the years internalizing everything was really what was destroying me. I thought that I was helping myself by just not dealing with it. I thought it would go away, but it doesn't go away. And so now that I'm facing it, it's getting better with time. I mean, every day is still a challenge, and I have really bad days sometimes. But I'm learning more and more on how to cope healthy and how to work through potential attacks like my meltdown in Kroger parking lot that could have very well resulted in me passing out. But I've learned how to deal with it. A lot of that has come from, surrounding myself with positive people and in positive environments. Like I've talked about CrossFit. CrossFit has saved my life. Fitness in general has given me a sense of purpose and a passion and something really to work for. So I've been able to set goals to help keep my mind positive and focused on something in a way that's going to better my life. Because right now, well, not right now, but for the rest of my life, because of the severity of my PTSD, I am fully disabled. I can no longer work. And I'm 33 years old. That's like, it's a really hard thing to accept. Some people out there are like, oh man, I'd be so excited, never work ever again. But I've worked since I was a teenager, babysitting and working in warehouses, and then I was in the Army and I worked for Verizon. Like I did all these things and I worked really hard. And then to be like, my mind is so broken that I can't work. It's like, well, damn. It's not exciting for me because I want to work. But since I can't, I'm taking this time to raise awareness, help other people. I've kind of started an outreach. That's part of what this channel is about. And with CrossFit, I am going in the next few days to get my certification to be a coach, so that I will be more knowledgeable and I'll actually be able to help people in CrossFit, hopefully how it's helped me as well. So that's kind of what I've got going on. And so I'm just trying to focus on the positives because I have been a bit overwhelmed the last few days. And I'm glad to be home. I can breathe again. And I'm just readjusting. Another exciting thing, while I was traveling, I picked up 2 little cute German Shepherd puppies that are going to be my service dogs to help me when I am in public places, like grocery stores and things, so that I don't have the meltdowns. They'll be trained to kind of be in tune with my moods, to sense if I'm having an attack, things like that, to help. So I'm really excited about that, and they're so sweet. It's brother and sister. I named them Murph and Eva, and they're the sweetest little things. They're just 9 weeks right now, so they have a long ways to go, but we're potty training. Fun times. That's keeping me busy. And yeah, so lots of positive things to come. But I just, like I said, I wanted to give a shout out to the company, Aware Causes, for this necklace. If anybody else is looking for something similar, if you have a cause that you believe in, that you want to represent, check them out. I found them, well, they found me on Instagram. It's just Aware Causes, and check them out. And then again, sometimes you just gotta kick and scream and let it all out. And it's totally okay. And know that you're not alone. And I don't know, I guess, like, just to end this with some advice for anybody struggling with PTSD or any like mental illness, depression, anxiety. Positivity is contagious. Surround yourself with positive people and find a purpose, something that makes you feel alive, that gives you goals to set for the future. I know it's hard sometimes when you kind of feel a little hopeless. I've been there. But finding CrossFit a year ago gave me that strength and that sense of purpose that I once lost. And like I said, not every day is a good day, but every day is getting better. And I know that you will too get better. Just stay positive, know that you're not alone, and there are people out in this world that are willing to help and provide support and a listening ear. I'm one of them. I love when people reach out to me. I don't know. it's changing my life in so many ways, knowing that I'm helping other people through my struggles and my story. So I do appreciate all of the support that I receive and the love that I receive from you guys. If you like the content on my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will continue to post content over time. Hopefully it'll help somebody out there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching.